right in the butt. Oh, here we go. Here's a sign. It says Rivet City. You have discovered Rivet City. Yay! Is this supposed to be a public restroom right here? Doesn't look like it's working. Uh-oh. What's up with this guy?
Please help me.
Carlos,
Please.
what's up? What's the matter, Carlos?
Please, do you have any water? I'm so thirsty.
There's a dude outside of Megaton who says the same thing. Here.
Are you serious? I can't offer anything in exchange, you know. I can just have it. I can just have it? For free?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. Bless you.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, you've gained karma. Hello?
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Okay.
Someone, please. Water.
Ooh, this is cool. Oh. Hi there.
Hold it right there.
Okay, Harkness.
State your business in Rivet City.
I'm looking for my father. I'm looking for a Dr. Lee. I don't answer to you, pal. I'm just wandering around. I'm looking for Vera, actually, but I'll start with my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
He doesn't live here. He came to see Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee, eh? Well, then I guess you'd have to ask Dr. Lee for more information. Go on up, then. She's probably in the science lab. But keep your nose clean, you hear me?
I hear you. Kinda lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Where's the science lab? Where can I get medical help? Is there someplace I can sleep? Who's in charge? Where's the science
The door
lab?
on the left goes to the stairwell. From there, just keep heading west.
Okay, so left and west. Okay. Thanks.
Carry on, then.
Okay, I'm not gonna call this a rusty tub. That's rude, you know? I'm not here to be rude to them. Door to the stairwell, door to the market. Alright, I'll go to the stairwell. Alright, marketplace. Muddy rudder, science. Oh, what's the muddy rudder? That sounds awesome.
Hello?
Bridge, tower, Weatherby. Hello? Hi. Don't run off. We were just getting acquainted. Bridge Tower, Weatherby Hotel, Capital Preservation Society, Science Lab. Capital Preservation Society and Science Lab. Okay.
Stay chill, dude.
Hey,
okay.
be more careful.
I'm sorry.
Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
Okay, dude. Sounds like a plan, man. You seem pretty relaxed.
No point in getting all worked up.
You were pretty
I
worked
get
up about
3
that
squares,
motorcycle
I got
there.
a place to crash, and nothing's trying to eat me.
Alright, bye, Ted.
Later, dude.
You were pretty worked up when I bumped into this motorcycle, you know. I'm just saying. Hello? Shh, Dogmeat, I'm trying to
Look,
listen.
Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee,
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android.
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know,
The
if you're so
Commonwealth.
smart, maybe you could help us.
Is he talking about
But no, that never even
the
crossed your
Commonwealth in
mind.
Fallout 4?
Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Dog
Suit
meat, could you
yourself.
keep it down, please? The breathing.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
Maybe. That depends. What are we talking about?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Like a porn stash? Or what are we talking about here?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids,
Synths.
programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
You mean they gain consciousness and leave? Sounds like slavery. Are you sure they don't wander off on purpose? Exactly. So is he from the Institute? Is he just out here blabbing Institute business? I thought that was all hush-hush.
Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland.
Oh my gosh.
He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Sure.
Excellent! Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Okay. What is an android exactly?
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing.
All right.
Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically. So no, he may not be just an ordinary
the railroad
robot,
operating
but he's
here
certainly
too?
not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story.
But are these the same kind of, like, is this like a Nick Valentine type android, or is this like a dance type synth? Because he's talking like, you know, he's just a machine and we manufactured him, but like, I mean, they're basically just like cloned humans. They're not, it's not like they're made out of wires and circuits and stuff. Or is this one gonna be more robot? Is this like an interim? I mean, I don't remember the exact timeline, because this game, Fallout 3, is supposed to take place, I think, 10 years before Fallout 4. But I don't remember the timeline in Fallout 4 of like exactly when they switched over to having flesh and blood androids. But I thought that they had, or flesh and blood synths, but I thought they had them by now. That like Nick Valentine and his type of synth, which to me would be more like an android, those are like from way back. So this has got to be like a humanoid synth type person, right? Why would an android feel guilt? Come on, why aren't you telling me?
By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids.
Oh.
Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights.
Well, if they have self-awareness.
So, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now?
Okay. If others have escaped, why are you going after this one?
This particular android, designation A3-21, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. But A3-21? It will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A3-21, he is irreplaceable.
So that guy over on the left there of the screen, that's a Courser? This is blowing my mind. I had no idea all this was in here.
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair.
So kind of like this place.
Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however.
He is from the Institute.
But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished.
Oh my god, this guy is so arrogant. What a prick. Alright, I gotta go.
Of course you do.
Bye-bye. Holy crud.
Lay a hand on Dr. Zimmer and I'll snap your neck like a chicken bone.
Oh, okay. Hi there.
Good. Hey there.
Ooh, she likes me. I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it?
What about Zimmer?
He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots.
Well, he was telling me it was a war-torn, savage land. I guess he was bragging about the Institute specifically. Can I get a drink? Preferably somewhere clean. I'm sure I can find the bar on my own. I'm not going to bother this lady with it. All right, Anna, you get back to what you're doing with carrots and pears and potatoes. Hi, who's this? Garza. Hey, Garza, how are you?
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
How you doing? What do you do around here?
I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things.
Okay, can we talk some more?
Please
I like your voice.
excuse me. Please excuse me.
Oh, all right.
There is much work to be done.
Okay, bye.
Hey there.
Hey, she likes me. See, she's playing hard to get, though. She's all like, I'm busy, but then she's like, hey there. Make up your mind, all right? I don't like to play games. I don't like drama. Excuse me, Garza.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him.
Excuse me?
You're James's daughter, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Oh, wait. How do you know who I am? Have we met? You know my father? Have you seen him?
Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am? I suppose James never told you. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact. You'll have to forgive me. This has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't.
What now? Alright, so you knew my parents, but I don't think you're from the vault. So this is kind of confirming that my parents did not always live in the vault. And Project Purity, huh? Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. Can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much.
Okay. So tell me about this Project Purity thing.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What is it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to just make small portable water purifiers that people could just put anywhere? Like, you know, I don't know, like in Fallout 4, where you have a settlement and you build a water purifier and then it just purifies the water in like the dirty puddle next to where you live. Instead of trying to like do this massive thing that purifies a tidal basin. That seems kind of impractical. Alright, tell me why it didn't work.
We had the basic principles down. We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine. But anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just... too much.
So make
Maybe if we'd had
small-scale
more time,
machines to give everybody.
or better equipment.
Wow, that seems like a really dumb idea. But, okay, why did you stop working on it?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us.
Okay.
Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
What do you know about Zimmer?
That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
Of course, she ends up at the Institute eventually. We know that from playing Fallout 4. Alright, trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here.
Nope.
For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault. Screw the vault. I'm not staying cooped up in there. I left the vault. This doesn't actually say what happened, though. The vault overseer went bananas and was gonna torture and or kill me. So I guess I'll just say the vault. Yeah.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you.
Well, he didn't
Well, you
know
won't
the
find him
overseer
here.
was
He's
gonna
come
go
and
crazy.
gone already.
Could you tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab.
Okay,
I'm
where's
sorry,
the old
I don't
lab?
know what else to tell you.
I've been to Project Purity. He wasn't there. Oh! So I was right. So the Jefferson Memorial is the water treatment facility that my dad's working on. Okay.
Well, I know he was going there. Perhaps there's some indication of what he was up to. Did you find any notes?
Nope.
James was always taking notes. Recordings, holotapes, that sort of thing. Go back and search for something like that, if you're so determined.
Now, I know that we have this from this Zimmer guy.
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction.
That's
I'm
right.
not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore.
Good
You
for
humans
you.
are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.